Was a crazy stat by Next Gen that he had exactly the same number of catches, yards, and touchdowns inside the numbers and outside. Was that by design?
Yes, just trying to move him around, trying to make sure that he doesn't get the hard down every play. And when I say the hard down, anytime you're in a 3-by-1 formation and he's the single side X, there's a lot of things that a defense can do. First and foremost, you can put your best corner over there to cover him. Secondly, you can cloud it with the safety over top. You can buzz the safety into the hook and have kind of a presence on the weak side. You can use the weak side linebacker to kind of stave off any type of in-breaker. So there's a lot of things that defenses can do when he's singled up. So the goal was to try to just continue to move him around in different spots, the number 3 spot, the number 2 spot, number 1 in a 2-by-2, number 1 in a 3-by-1, and just get him in different places. He's seeing different types of coverages and maybe try to get him a little access, knowing that we can also rely on him to win some one-on-ones out there. But that becomes a really difficult position for the receiver as you're trying to, protect all the angles of the cut for the receiver.
So, Peggy, Coach Canales right there done said a mouthful.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what he's saying?
Please break it down and let me.
Here we go. Here's a segment of Football 101. Stay with me. Here we go. Can you see me, Peggy?
I see you, bro.
Is that good? Now, understanding what Coach Canales is saying about his star receiver, T-Mac.
Yep.
All right. Now, the things that he mentioned is in a 3-by-1 situation right here. Pay attention, Gilly. You may learn something.
And as you write that, currently T-Mac is 6th in the NFL with 748 yards. So he saw a season high in slot usage in week 11 as he explains this.
So I'm going to break down what Coach Canales is saying, how they need to move T-Mac in the offense that makes him play to his strengths more so than defenses keying in on who he is. If you would, when I say press pause, this is what I'm going to refer to back to the board. All right? Press play.
Yes, just trying to move him around, trying to make sure that he doesn't get the hard down.
Press pause right there. The hard down. Hard down meaning he's going to give 3 examples of what the hard down is. Okay. Typically, T-Mac being 6'6" or 6'5" or 6'4", a big receiver, he's typically in this position right here. The X receiver. Makes sense. So, the best cornerback can play him man-to-man. That's a hard matchup.
Okay.
Or he says, you got that?
Mm-hmm. That's a hard matchup, man-to-man.
Cloud coverage makes sense to you. Cloud coverage could be a version of cover 2, right?
Gotcha.
We'll give a lot of attention to him. All right? So I gave you examples of what cloud coverage is. Now, for the sake of understanding defenses, I'm going to change the color, not to have it red on red. I'm going to change it to purple. Now, so when you start to say defenses are really planning an attack versus T-Mac, he's trying to move him around because of when he says buzzing down. Some form of cover 3, single high safety, all right? Or middle of the field is closed. So these are all things. Best cornerback, I gave you an example. Cloud coverage, gave you an example. Buzz, that's buzz. Still garnering a lot of attention. See what I'm saying? Keep playing the clip.
Anytime you're in a 3-by-1 formation and he's the single side X, there's a lot of things that a defense can do. First and foremost, you can put your best corner over there to cover him. Secondly, you can cloud it with the safety over top. You can buzz the safety into the hook and
press pause. Are we good with that now? Now you understand what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Press play.
Anytime you're in a 3-by-1 formation and he's the single side X, there's a lot of things that a defense can do.
Press pause right there. He said, weak side linebacker.
Yeah.
Got a mic? Then you have a Sam, or that'll be a nickel Sam. You with me?
Gotcha.
He also can garner that attention. Press play.
First and foremost, you can put your best corner over there to cover him. Secondly, you can cloud it with the safety over top. You can buzz the safety.
Press pause right there. The number 3 spot. We good with this?
Yeah, we good with this.
Who's this right here?
That's T-Mac.
Now, the number 3 spot is now how will the defense play him?
Everything that was on that side would shift over.
But
That's if they decide.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the number 3 spot.
So would that mean not the weak side, but the nickel would get active with him?
Now it takes everybody doesn't have the capacity like a Jalen Ramsey to cover all 53 in the third. Jalen Ramsey is an extreme talent because he can play safety, he can play cornerback lockdown, and he also could play nickel. This game has not seen a lot of players that are able to do that alone. For example, Sauce Gardner will never be in the nickel. That's not to say he cannot, but he's not the nickel, a cornerback. He's more on the outside to really play to his strengths of range. Yeah. All right. But so for layman's terms, how we identify it, this is the boundary, this is the field. So when he says field 3, this is that position. Okay. This is field 2, the 2 spot, that's right in the slot, or field 1, that's that spot.
Okay.
Keep playing.
So you count from inside out. I mean, like outside in.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And so even if okay, that's if you move him all the way over there. All right. Because what is that X receiver now?
He's in the boundary.
Oh, okay. All right, got you. Got you.
Makes sense to you. Press play.
Number 1 in a 2x2, number 1 in a 3x1, and just get him in different places. He's seeing different types of coverages and maybe try to get him a little access, knowing that we can also rely on him to win some one-on-ones out there. But that becomes a really difficult position for the receiver as you're trying to, protect all the angles of the cut for the receiver.
Does that make sense to you?
No, I do.
That's just in a 3x1. Now you start to say, hey, in a 2x2, we good with this?
Yep.
Moving your receiver around so defenses do not get stale with how to attack you. In a 2x2 situation, that's your guy.
That's T-Mac, yeah.
But what they plan on doing is moving him around.
So that also saying he's a big talent because he can move to every position.
Hello.
Yeah. Because everybody can't play all of these positions.
No. They can play.
Do it well, though.
But this is what goes to the offensive mind who's calling the plays. Stay with me, Gilly, because Kevin Patullo has this opportunity because if Dave Canales, the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, thinking like this, that I have to move my receivers around, why isn't Kevin Patullo moving around A.J. Brown? And there's many ways that you can get to it, moving them around like this. When you break the huddle, okay, he starts right here.
Emotions.
Hello. Protect your receivers, bro. It's football. You don't just have to ready break. Gone are the days where you just call and run the play. You have to really get very strategic or strategize and see how defenders are going to play you. Makes sense to you.
Yes, sir.
Are we good?
I'm good.
Thank you so much.